Hello, I am here. However, I am still waiting for ads to finish up quickly. So, yeah. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Zal. Hope you're doing good. Okay, I think the ad break is over now. I think it's safe to go over here. Nice. Alright, so this is sort of like the dress that we worked on last time, which is like the Jinx one. And I've already implemented like a system to be able to switch out like to a new dress. So now we just gotta make like a bunch of variants, I guess. Um, Now, slight problem. I'm not really the best at fashion, so I'm gonna have to like try and fetch some references ahead of time. Uh, I do have like one idea in particular that I want to do, but then other than that, it's just kind of whatever. Let me see if I can find a reference for this. Hmm. Okay, I think I found something I can work with. As long as Google will let me. Okay. Jeez. All right. That worked me up a little bit. All right. So we've got like this sort of an overlay, right? So, well, while I was distracted, I was a bit distracted. Yeah, that is true. All right, I'm gonna give her another like black dress. It's gonna be more of like a gothic style dress. Essentially, the idea. And then for this, we just kind of shade black, I guess. Not much point to doing like other details than that. And then we're also gonna give her sort of like, I guess like more of a collar. In fact, like I feel like we should probably use the same shade for the wrist parts as well. Maybe more light. Yeah, there we go. We're also gonna cover up the arms a bit better. So far, this is pretty standard. I'm gonna work on the details next. More or less about getting like the general shape first. What I'm focusing on. Hmm. Wonder if that would be better. Texturing that out a little bit. There's also going to be additional frills here. Which I guess frills in pixel art is just this. Like that. Although I guess they should be angling a little bit. Like maybe more like that. I think that's better. Okay, and then it's got more frills. We're more or less going for like a gothic Lolita sort of thing. They're gonna have to like bring out the dress a bit more, I feel. Like just make it longer. Dresses need pockets, do they? I'm not super in with like the dress lore. I'm not actually sure. Hmm. It's a chirp. Meme at this. Most women's clothing either has no pockets or nigh useless pockets. Okay, I gotcha. Fair enough. I think I have heard that before. Now that you mention it. It was rough. Alright, how do I make these frills, like, look more normal here? Sort of what I'm wondering. I guess like that. It's like they need to arc up a little bit, but problem with that is it's hard to like arc them up while still keeping like a frilly sort of look. Hmm. I guess that's fine. Now, I guess another thing here. Typically, these have. Like, typically, they're a bit higher on the top, like, they jut out a little bit more at the top. Because the frills have, like, layers, essentially. What I'm trying to say. Like, maybe more like that? Hmm. Superstar today, there have been saving and pulled a King Ching E in less than 20 this morning. I assume that some whatchamacallit. What's the name of the company again? Like MiHoYo game? Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. That's cool to hear though. Good job. You went gambling and won. Nice. Okay, I need to like redo the outline here. Is that a reasonable amount of... No, because... Hang on. Because at a point, this stops being outlined. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit more reasonable. That does make it look a little bit misaligned. Hmm. So it'd be reasonable to sort of do this then. Like do an outline like that. I guess even then, like, that doesn't look too good because it's meant to be frills. Hmm. It's kind of tough to do at this angle. Like, she's meant to have shoes. Like, if we copy this in here, like, yeah, that sort of obstructs the shoe a lot. I guess maybe we can, like, try to account for that and just, like, leave out the outline in some parts. Like, we sort of leave this separation, but everything else gets cut out. Hmm. Hmm. Like, I feel like we need to angle this a bit more down. Like that. I feel like apart from the frills not being at the bottom still, I feel like that is better. We're gonna save this as like a different sprite for like the old dresses. Apparently I already have a file called that. I don't think it's the one we were using last time either, so that's odd. Okay. I'm just gonna call it more dresses. We're gonna basically just add the things here. Um... Oop. We give sort of a... that sort of thing? I think it's probably fine. Trying to find like a good way to outline this. Hmm. Like maybe we move this up? Eh. Hmm. Maybe like that? I guess above all else, the ruffles don't have to be like super precise. Hmm. Why am I... There we go. Or why I was like zoomed all the way out like this way. Whoop. It's more like center canvas. So that looks fine in terms of just the ruffles. Now, I guess for the accessory, like there is more of like a that thing going on. Like there is a bit more to the top. And then I guess the mainstay of this, which we may have to create a new layer for this. Dress accessories 2. We're gonna give it a bunch of bows. I don't know why I decided to do an outfit with a bunch of bows after the bow on this other outfit isn't really the best, but you know, game developers crave a certain kind of pain. I guess this is entirely to be expected. Like maybe like that? Like maybe I just settle on this. Eh. Hey, hang on, better idea. Um... Create transparency, and then we just do this. Like that. Actually, I guess we'd need like a darker color here. Something that's richer. Hmm. Like, I guess that kind of works. Drawing it like that. Do kind of like that. Now, the interesting thing here is, like, typically for these sorts of outfits, they also wear, like, gloves. Or at the very least, like, well, actually, some of them don't, I guess. The reference I was using is wearing gloves, but I guess they don't have to. So we can move this down a little bit. Okay, I think I have a better idea, which is just to bring the sleeves down, essentially. Like that. That's also kind of a typical feature. like this style. Like sort of these draggy sleeves. For lack of a better word. That like droop a little bit. Like maybe we shade this in a little bit more. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's like a gothic Lolita sort of style. I think that's cool. Now we will need to see how this looks in game. Which hopefully shouldn't be a problem. Let me just quickly bring up my like the other one that I made just to make sure that I have all of the export dimensions correct. Okay, so we still need to take away the shoes here. Yeah, I think everything here is pretty much correct. I think we're all good on this. Maybe we add that. I mean, for the most part, like... Where do we even have the hand? I don't even know where we have the hand. Because, like, the hand wraps around the cursor. It appears I don't even have that on standby.
What the fuck?
True. Definitely a little confused on that. Okay, I think this is good to go, essentially. I'm gonna export this as a GIF. I'm gonna do... this. Do selected frames. I think that's good. Now... Oh, hang on. I may have noticed an issue last second. There we go. May have noticed a couple of issues last second. Okay. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Cool. Now we can export this. It won't take me too long to import this into the game. Okay, so we can now look more at like the game itself. I already have the game up. As in like the game project, I guess. So I guess the last thing we're gonna have to do, we go to scripts, load shop. I think it is. Yeah, here we go. Have this be 600,000. We'll just call it Gothic Dress. Now I guess this is a bit of a problem. We do need another sprite for just the dress on its own. So like for instance, for this one, we did this. We are also gonna need to do separated one here. Hmm. I think about it, the bottom of this sprite really is like kind of scuffed. Like I should fix this at some point. Like it should be more like this. I don't know. Anyway, don't save that. We're not gonna include this in the shop sprite. Not gonna include that. I'm gonna save this as Gothic shop, Gothic dress shop. In a reopen. Oh, hang on. I realize this is invisible on screen. We're going to reopen this. Go here. Okay. I sort of see what it's going for. Okay. The outline really kind of makes it a lot more like balanced on this side. There we go. Yeah, and then we basically just fill that top bit in. Okay. And then we can just export this as its own thing. This is essentially what's going to be shown in the shop versus like what it is on the character. They have to be two different sprites to connect correctly, while also letting the shop version of it like look okay. Yeah, so I think we're all good though. Now we can go back to this. Scroll down. I have to like add this to the image, which this isn't visible on stream, but it is necessary. Okay, so this needs to be image 1. And then if address equip, we do that. I believe it's just in the draw event that we do this. Yeah. Case gothic dress. Do image index equals 9. Like that. I'm gonna drink some water. Just while we wait for this to compile. Oh. That's a bit odd. So for some reason it immediately equipped it, and I'm not sure why. Oh, I know why. Okay, hang on. It's because I didn't introduce breaks here. It's a malformed switch statement. Okay. Shouldn't take as long to compile this time. Because it already redid the texture sheet. Okay. There we go. This is the dress. The dress that we were wearing before. Okay, it doesn't show up in the shop, and I think I know why. I believe We have like an amount of shop items. Yeah. So we just need to increase that. Oop. There we go, all the way back here. There we go. Now it's available to purchase. Nice. I think it actually looks pretty cool. You can put on a top hat with it as well. Nice. There are a lot of ways also that we could actually like combo this with the existing hats as well. So like I kind of want to make like a knight armor, for example. I think that would be pretty cool. I almost want to make a wizard set though. I think that would be kind of funny. I'd have to I'd have to make a corresponding hat though. I think for now maybe it'd be better to just do the knight helmet. We'll see. Hmm. You can also have a slime friend with us. It's good. What's slopping? Nothing much. We just implemented a new dress, which is like this one. And honestly, I'm thinking it might need to be a little bit lighter. I think we should make it match the color of this. Like the dark shoes. Can't believe you gotta buy a horse mask using 20 Pikmin. Inflation is fucked up. They are pumpkins. But yeah, you do buy hats in this game using pumpkins, which are not a microtransaction, for the record. This game has no transactions. I do not make money off of this game. It is more or less just a passion project that has gone on for a bit too long at this point, which is why I'm trying to finish it up. And by finish it up, I mean scope creep at every opportunity. Because that has already happened. That's literally what this dress system is. I had a friend who said that they would like to see dresses in the game, and I was like, alright, alright. Starting to think maybe I should just learn to say no to people. Okay, let me actually run that again. I need to get an image of the shoes, like the dock shoes. Yeah, there they are. Need to print screen, exit out of that. Fake J's. I don't know what you mean by that, but I find that to be an amusing phrase. So if we bring back A Sprite, I'm thinking maybe we should have like this match. I actually do kind of like that. Then this can be like this. Okay, that is a lot better, actually. Actually really like that. Well, you know, not necessarily better, but it works. Gonna replace that. Unaware about the slang used against people with fake Jordans. Yeah, I'm unaware. I am. I'm not really like a shoes person. I don't really know the internet slang for that. Like, to be honest, most of the stuff that I do and most of the content that I consume online is just video game related. Really, all the knowledge that I have. I think we should be good now. I think we've overwritten everything that we needed to. Alright. So we can close that again. Then we're gonna re-import this, essentially. Delete this old one. Once again, some of this isn't going to be visible on screen yet. Yeah. Should be this. Use maximal size, place and center. Cut that out. Confirm. Alright. Okay, yeah, that combo is a little bit better with the shoes. My opinion. Actually, let me double check. For some reason, I'm feeling like the color isn't exactly the same. I don't know if I'm just like misseeing that. If I bring this into A Sprite, I can sort of see if this is the same. Yeah, so like for some reason they aren't. Which is really strange. If we go to this previous image. Oh, I know what I did. Okay. It's because I used this color. So like they're like kinda similar, but they're not the same. The other thing I'm now noticing is that the shoes are drawn above the dress for some reason. Which I feel like shouldn't be the case. I feel like maybe the shoes should just be drawn fast. Hmm. Otherwise, you sort of get this where it's actually plastering this part of the shoe like above this part of the dress. It looks kind of weird. We're also in ad prison, so that is a thing. Yeah, we'll wait for ad prison. I was trying to make myself look weird behind the bars. Like, insane. Okay, we should be out of ad jail now. Good. Alright. Yeah, with that out of the way, I think we can go back. We can hide a sprite again. We can basically just change the order that this is rendered like pretty easily. Okay, I say that, but I am dumb. Why do I ever... Like, where am I even drawing the shoes? Hmm? Oh, okay. I gotcha. So this is for the shoes. Understandable. So we can basically shove this up here. And then we can just, that this is shoes. We can say that this is dress. So now it should no longer show the shoes above the dress. It should cause it to render normally, but for all I know, I've probably just broken something completely. And it still kind of looks normal if we reset the equips, so it's probably fine. And now it should no longer have that problem from before where it'll like, whatchamacallit, if I Windows print screen this, should no longer have that problem where the shoes are rendering above the dress. So yeah, if I quickly bring up Sprite again, there it is. Yeah, alright. That's sort of a solved issue. I mean, I'm fine with the dress being like slightly darker. I feel like it's kind of complements well anyway, so yeah, I'm not too picky about that. Yep, alright. So I guess in that case, I'm also noticing a 1 pixel mistake, which is really annoying. We're not even gonna re-export this, we're just gonna save this. And then we're just gonna draw it in manually in-game. There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna add at least one more in this stream. And like, I'm definitely thinking we're gonna do some sort of like wizard. Like, we could do like a very typical wizard's or wizard fit. Where we just do this. Like, we're not really gonna worry about this because this is all already saved. Like, in a separate sprite. I guess the only problem though is we had to take away a couple of pixels for this, or for this outfit. We're gonna reintroduce those pixels. Okay. So we could just do like a very typical wizard fit of like, you know, we got this, we got the light blue, and we add like the yellow stars. Like I don't mind having like a simple outfit like that. Like very typical wizard looking thing. Let me just whoop, fill that in. Hmm. Let me just add this to like the dress accessories. I guess that is the question. How do we draw the stars in here? A bunch of approaches we could use. Like that kind of is recognizable as a star. In fact, I think that is probably our best bet. Something like that. Let me just kind of plaster that all over the place. Except I guess we would also need to do this. Do this. Hmm. Okay, maybe not like just straight like that. We spread them out a little bit. Hmm. Maybe we bring like a little bit more sleeve in there. And I think the sleeves are honestly kind of necessary. Even. Like we may need to do a bit of like an overhang sleeve like that again. It is a wizard fit. Yeah, we are gonna do that. Okay, so it's just straight across from there. Oop. I think maybe we need this color to be a bit darker. We're gonna bring back the star as well. Like that part of the star. Also, we have sort of like a tilted star as well. Hmm. There we go. Like that. Hmm. And we don't have to be too worried about how this looks because the hand is going to somewhat cover up this section anyway, so I think that's fine. Thinking maybe we might make these a little bit lighter. Originally, I just used the color from the bracelet, but like a lighter yellow does look kind of better. Maybe we could use the bracelet color just for that one, since it's on the back and should probably be darker. I guess we might extend this out like just a bit. Hmm. Like that kind of works. I just basically want to copy the sleeve over. I feel like that's probably good. As of like a wizard fit. Like very stereotypical wizard fit. Once I have all of the outlines correct as well. Okay, good. Although I guess the only thing is I probably should have it match with the blue shoes a bit. Let me quickly see what they look like. You probably hear the game in the background. Actually, maybe not. Did I turn off the audio for... I think I turned off the audio for... Uh, Endless Bullet Heaven. Let me quickly fix that. Yeah, I realized I haven't had the audio on for this the entire time. Okay. It doesn't really matter right now anyway, but... I'm gonna... close that. We're gonna create a new... divide that by 2. Let me quickly hide this just to make sure that it doesn't mispaste something. Okay. Yeah, this is the color used for the blue shoes. Which is the same color I'm going to use for this. I feel like this should just exist. This shouldn't be part of the accessory. There we go. We're gonna copy that over. There we go. Hmm. Feel like that's just the same that we had before, but I don't know, I couldn't really think of any way else to do this. There we go. That's probably fine. Oof. And I'm feeling really tired. I'm not gonna lie. Probably gonna switch over to Doom in a minute. I do want to get work done on stream, but it is kind of rough doing it like first thing in the morning. I will say. Okay. Export this as wizard. Selected frames. I guess wizard dress. Oh god. I'm like really falling asleep. Why I need to play something more upbeat, more like energetic. Yeah, and then if we just do the same thing as before, where we hide everything, except for this. Um, gonna outline, outline. And there we go. That's our wizard. Let's save this as wizard dress shop. Interestingly, the the gothic one is like 1 pixel bigger. Why is that? Oh, it's because of this back section. Okay. That's fine then. Selected frame. Gonna export PNG. Ooh, so this is gonna be all the way at the bottom of the folder. Which isn't important to know for everyone else, but it's important for me to know. Then when we go to shop dresses, we need the same thing. The dress shop. Press OK. Okay, we do load shop. Go here. Do this. Increment that. I'm gonna call it the wizard robe, but it's technically gonna just be a dress. Wizard dress. In fact, if anything, I want to have these in like cost order, so I'm gonna actually switch this around. Make that 36, this 37, and this 38. It shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter other than just making the order a bit better. Like, that shouldn't affect anything else. Alright, we got it. Skip that. Skip a skipper. Hang on. And then, last thing we should need to do, we just make a case for the wizard dress. Like that. Okay. And now, if we go here, I'm gonna reset equipped. I'm gonna put on the blue shoes just because it's hopefully gonna match. There we go. We wizard robe. We wizard dress. Incredible. Honestly, quite incredible. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's good. Obviously we don't have a wizard. Um, don't have a wizard hat yet, but that is something we could fix. If I will ever stop being so fucking tired. Oof. Like, honestly, I'm thinking I might just end the stream here. I know that it's been very short, but like, I really just feel tired. Like, really, really tired. Like, I am exhausted. Like, I think I just need to go get sleep. I was thinking of doing, like potentially an Elden Ring, like unscheduled stream, like later. Like I wanted to do that at one point just so that I can practice, the DLC final boss. So I'm thinking that's what I'll probably do. I'm gonna end stream here. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and then later on in the night, probably in about like 8-ish hours. Like, we're gonna have just a chill, like, Elden Ring grind. Like, practicing the final boss of the DLC. For now, I am just way too tired. I can't. Um, yeah. I like pretty brain dead. I appreciate y'all coming along though, even if it was a really short time. Um, let's see, who should I raid? Like, I know that Jinx, Ichi, and Zero are all doing a collab. Like, I would raid Zero just because he currently has the least viewers of them, but he's also the one that I've most recently raided out of them, so I think we might go raid Ichi. Yeah. So we're gonna go raid Ichi the Invader. Because I am, once again, just tired. I'll be back in like 8 or 9-ish hours to do like an unscheduled Elden Ring stream, but like that's, yeah, I gotta sleep. Yeah. I'm kind of talking in a loop, which shows you just how tired I am. So like, yeah, that's, I'm sort of, that's it for me. Here's raid message for subs. Here's raid message for non-subs. Feel free to copy it or don't. I don't really mind. I'll be there hanging out for a little bit before I die of EP. Yeah. I guess in terms of like the actual scheduled streams, um, we'll be trying to do the same thing day after tomorrow. Um, like other than that, once again, just look out for the stream later in 8 or 9 hours. I don't know. Let's just go. I don't want to. I'm too tired.